Okay, well, let's see now. We're still doing videos of comments. There's the wood stove. Isn't that nice? Should really close it up. Oh, that heat's going up. Well, it's okay to leave it open because it helps burn out the stuff in the chimney. Okay, so let's go on down to the next one. Alphateeh, ALFATEEH 786 has made a comment on Nancy today making icing sugar. Love it. I was thinking of go and buy, but lucky enough, see it on YouTube. Thanks, Saima. S-A-I-M-A. So, I forgot one thing about icing sugar. You add a teaspoon or a tablespoon, I think it's a tablespoon of cornstarch to every cup of icing sugar when you're just making the sugar. Yeah, just thought I'd tell you that, since I got it wrong. Okay, and this is a personal letter, so I won't read it. I didn't respond to you, Diane. You know what I figured was wrong with my stomach? I was feeling really sick to my stomach all the time. I've taken so much antibiotics, and I got the flu shot. So I took some acidophilus, and my stomach was better after that. So it needed my gut needed the bacteria. See, even you have bacteria inside. If you knew how much of you is not you, how much of you is other organisms and creatures, yes, indeed. Very little of you actually in there. Take out the water. Okay, you'd be a little pile. Ankus3 has made a comment on Nancy today, long eyelashes on this wild woman. She probably said, darn that snake. Doesn't he know it's hunting season? That's the closest I've ever come to a deer. Is that right? And you're still only 4,000 miles away. Or is it 8,000 miles away? Anyway, they were very close. And I didn't see them when I drove by the other day. So maybe the hunters got them. 95 Gardner said on Nancy today, looking for mushrooms again. What a beauty. Envy you. Well, there's no sense envying me because, you know, my life is just like everybody else's. Well, maybe it's not. Okay, next, Go Brown 64. I had a friend named Brown Bazemore when I was young. I wonder whatever happened to her. Go Brown 64. She was into all kinds of naughty stuff when she was young. But I shouldn't say that about people. But her name won't be the same. Was probably a nickname was Brown, and Bazemore would be her maiden name, so she won't be named that anymore. Anyway, so you'll never find her, so forget that. It made a comment on Nancy today, 4 casseroles in bulk. Ever make tater tot casserole? It's a great meal. I never have any left when I fix it. It's one of those you can add any kind of veggies if you want to. Very forgiving recipe. No, I don't think I have. Okay, next. Jessica Personal Chef. Jessica Personal Chef. You know why I got to know her? I don't remember, but she had a video where she was making an ice cream sundae for her child. And it was a very good video. It was funny. And I commented on that, and then she's been commenting on mine ever since, and I have never phoned her, but I sure know who she is. Okay, Nancy, I don't watch every day, but I adore you. See? Decide what made me decide to make YouTube videos. That was the question. That was the name of the movie. Nancy, I don't watch every day, but I adore you. How beautiful it is what you share. Well, thank you. You know, my visiting teacher was here yesterday, and she said, you know, Nancy, here you are. You live way out in the woods, far, far away from everything, and you have no car, or I did not have a car for a very long time, but yet I have been out there in touch with the whole world. Isn't that neat? With a camera and internet, it's amazing. Okay, so next is movie 001. Go Brown 64 said, but I like your kitchen. Maybe I was asking about painting it, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to paint it. I think I'll just clean it. Oh, that'll be a lot of work. Love them anyway, says made a comment on Nancy Today. Watching Elida walk my labyrinth. Well, that was a couple winters ago, wasn't it? She is adorable. Such a tiny little flower. My beloved mother's name was Elida. Beautiful name. Elida is a Dutch name. It comes from Holland. Marie knows that already. Today is November 19th. Do you know that it is the second anniversary of Nancy Today on the 26th of November? Isn't that cool? It'll be 2 years. And look at how many of you I have met. And so many of you say I have influenced you for good. Now, wow, isn't that what greater gift can, that's amazing. Okay. That one's not one that you need to know. Dina Emily said a comment on movie 1001. She said, "What? But I like walking around your yard and cooking with you." Oh, that must have been because I probably said something about that my house was too messy outside, so I hadn't been making movies of outside, and then it was too messy in my house, so I hadn't been making anyway. So anyway, I got courage again. I can do anything. 003 Maple 841 said, "Wow, that was great footage. I love that fence too. That older style. Was this in Canada too?" I don't know. Was it a recent movie? Well, if it hadn't been labeled yet, then yes, it probably was a recent movie video, which means that it would have been in Canada. Because I went to Connecticut in July, 4th of July. And then I went there for a day. I don't know when that was. September? Yeah, it was in the middle of September. New York. But otherwise, it's all been here. And then, of course, Germany. That was in June. Sounds like I travel a lot, doesn't it? Dina Emily commented on your post, "Bet your car smells nice." Well, sometimes it smells nice. I have soap in there, it smells nice. Sometimes it has rotten things in there and that doesn't. Oh, you're there. Hello. Okay. Twin flower bells may be ringing. GVB 1939 made a comment, "I must be going deaf." Lol. It was just a joke. The bells were not really ringing. The twin flower bells are a kind of rare flower, a rare weed that grows in Purdon Conservation Area. There's a place where there are, I think it's 15,000 pink lady slipper orchids. Anyway, and there's also some very rare flowers. And Tags made a comment, "We're being smuggled across enemy lines." Sometimes I stick my camera in my purse and forget to turn it off. Yes, you can cook stinging nettles, and they taste like when you put them in anything. You don't touch them with your hands. You just pull them up with gloves on or something, and you let them wilt, and then you dry them and put them in a jar, and then when you're cooking anything at all, you just take a handful and put it in, and it's a lot more nutritious than parsley, dried parsley, or spinach. It's got 1,000 times the nutrition that spinach does. There I am over there. Hello. Okay, so I use stinging nettles a lot. Voyaget, hello. You were the first person that ever bought my soap online on Etsy. Thank you. It was nancytoday.etsy.com. That's a little plug for my soap. Yes, if you'd like to buy it, you may buy it, and then I'll get rich. At least I'll have a little money. Okay, Voyaget has made a comment, and I wasn't begging for money. Those of you who think that I was begging for money. So Voyaget said, Nancy Today, it won't be my finger. My 5-year-old Rose really loved the spider and the spider song. Oh, okay. That's right, I wasn't going to touch the spider with my finger. The incy-wincy spider went up the water spout. We used to play them with all our little children. Dressed in Decay made a comment, 001. I don't know Dressed in Decay. But hello, welcome to the channel. Pull up a chair, watch the wood stove if you want. Want some chocolate? Hot chocolate? Yeah, we're running low because a lot of you like hot chocolate. Okay. Thank you for the beautiful scenery. You're welcome. You are wonderful to share all this with us. What a nice